Hello everyone, welcome back to VH1, talking with Callused again, talking about our new record, One Last Great Day. Starting with track 1, we have the sequel to Dirge of the Nameless Explorer.
Sequel, continuation, whatever you want to call it. Parts 4 and 5 of the epic, multiple record spanning song.
Yep. Good stuff. Who wants to lead?
You might be asking yourself, people at home, why did you choose to split this song up amongst more than one album? Answer number 1, because it's cool. Answer number 2, I didn't have these 2 parts written yet. Those are really the only answers I got.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, we also threw on the idea of calling the record Dirge of the Nameless Explorer once again.
Yeah.
But
that would have been a little confusing, I think.
That would have been a little annoying, considering both the EPs and this album start with the Dirge song.
Yeah.
So that would have been fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, part D, Sit and Watch the Rain, was written circa March 12th, 2020. So right when the pandemic hit, this song happened. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool.
And I think it's been largely the same the entire time, hasn't it? I don't think much has changed with it since the initial writing.
Yeah, it's changed a little teensy bit, at least my part has.
Yeah.
But for the most part, this one kind of showed up and, like, it was good.
Yeah.
You know, like, I remember writing the intro riff. This was, like, it was at your place when we were still practicing at your place.
Yeah.
It was, after the practice was done, like, all of my shit was off. And I still had my guitar in my hand. I just kind of played that. I'm like, yo, turn my shit back on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got something here. I recorded the intro riff. I didn't know what it was going to be yet, and I think David said, yo, that could be Dirge D. And I was like, damn, you're right.
Was that the clean intro, or was that the heavy?
That was the clean intro.
Okay.
Heavy intro came later.
Yeah.
I don't know, the rest of the song just kind of showed up. Like, D was really easy to write. D was just kind of there. Like, I wrote the intro. I had one idea for coming out of the intro that got scrapped, and then what's there now
is what's basically always been there.
Yeah.
Been there the last almost 6 years now.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. How are these songs always so old?
We're kind of getting to the end of that, though.
Your first batch, when you're starting out, you have all the time in the world to just write stuff, and you can't record all of it at once. Mm-hmm. It's not that it wasn't worthy of whatever you're recording, it was that it didn't fit. Like, maybe if we had it ready at the time, frickin' Dirge EP, maybe it could have been there, but the way it timed out, it just wasn't.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have any info on the... Because I know the D&E used to have different titles. And then they got retitled at some point.
Yeah, I forget what the old titles were. I didn't write them down.
D was like Luminosity or something like that.
Oh,
Liminality.
Yeah, Liminality, At the Threshold.
Yeah.
I don't know, titles just kind of come and go. Like, the Dirge stuff, when I'm coming up with titles, it's like, there's sentiments I'm trying to get across, kind of, like there's kind of themes I'm trying to explore, and, I don't know, Sit and Watch the Rain just kind of works better for D.
Yeah.
And plus, I just really wanted an Ocean Machine reference in there. I just really like Ocean Machine.
Well, didn't you have one in the original E title?
Yeah.
You kind of swapped where the Dev reference was.
Yeah. The original E title was I Cannot Think the Thing Farewell, which is a reference to the poem that is read in the beginning of Ocean Machine. And then Sit and Watch the Rain, ironically enough, is a lyric from the last song on Ocean Machine.
Big Devin Townsend fan here. If you haven't seen the same goddamn shirt, the 2 fucking studio trips.
I don't remember if I wore it for the...
I don't think you did.
I don't remember if I wore it there. I guess we'll find out in the... You'll see it in the making of if I did wear it there.
Yeah. That pretty much wraps up D. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, definitely some fun riffs to play on it, some fun moments.
I think it's probably the simplest of the Dirges. It's just, guitar, bass, drums, everything's in 4. There's,
a little key in the beginning, but
this is a little,
tiny bit.
What, 6 keyboard notes in the beginning?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would argue, that or A, because of just, the tempo of A makes everything kind of... I know A is kind of odd for you, with drum beat-wise, but...
Yeah. But...
Yeah, one of those for me.
I don't know. D is pretty easy, as far as Dirge goes.
Yeah.
In stark contrast to E. E, unlike D, is a motherfucker and always has been. Even writing it, E took me, like, D was done, no problem. E took me fucking forever. I don't remember how long it took me to write E to, like, actually get it down and have something that we could play. But, man, coming up with that thing was a pain in the ass.
I don't actually have a date of when it's ended, but it started at least in March 30th, 2020. And I think mainly it was that the ending riff, I know we did have that tabbed in one of the tabs for Dirge C. I mean, it wasn't like part of the song, I don't think.
It was like, hey, here's a riff.
Yeah.
It was like, this gotta show up at some point, I don't know where, but it's gonna be somewhere.
Yeah. I knew that riff was going to be there. The whole acoustic into piano, into everything, into more piano, into the riff. It's just, I don't know, man. It just took fucking forever to actually figure out how all that was going to go. And in terms of, like, complexity in, like, how everything's moving around, like, rhythmically and, like, playing-wise, it's not that complex. But, like, at least for me, I'm, like, hopping acoustic. And it was going to be acoustic, keys, electric, and then Alex took over those first keys.
Thankfully, we delegated a little.
No, because
that would have sucked.
Because I remember in practices, you're trying to, like, hold the acoustic with the electric and trying to play piano.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, let Alex just play that piano.
Let me learn a piano part.
It was a fucking mess.
Just relax, bro.
It was a fucking mess, dude. And he is the first one that has callbacks to the original 3 dirges.
Yeah.
So it's got, when we kick into the heavy part, the drum fill is the same drum fill as Dirge A, and the bass line has stuff coming from, what is it, A, I think? Your bass line is playing my guitar part for A.
The drum and bass section?
Yeah. Well, not the drum and bass section, just when I come in with the riff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's from my guitar part.
Yeah.
Except you're playing it this time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I also pretty much play the exact same fills. I just hit different things, but it is the other same fills. So there's a little fun fact.
Yep.
Also the bums, like ending the acoustic section.
Yeah,
that's from
that's
Dirge.
a motif there.
That's another callback.
So
I kind of do some of that on bass in Dirge as well, so that's kind of all over the place in Dirge.
What's a long ass fucking multiple record spanning song without some comeback or callbacks?
Callbacks, yeah.
I am really proud of how D&E came out though.
Yeah. E is gonna be, if we ever play it live, that's gonna be a circus.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but it'd be cool to play the whole Dirge live sometime.
The friggin' technical pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it would be cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Silent Ride Home, I remember that came from my original description of, like, because you would ask, like, what's, like, the mood of these songs?
Yes.
Like, what are we trying to convey?
Yeah.
I remember my answer to that was, E specifically was the Silent Ride Home from a Funeral.
Yeah.
So that's where that title came from, if you were wondering.
But yeah, tune in next time when we talk about the third track, I guess, because you have already seen the second one. So
and we're filming these in album order. So
yeah, we're talking about Headlights next, but you will have already seen that video.